think it's recording. Hi everybody and welcome back to our weekly live stream. My name is Alicia and in this week's lesson we are going to talk about how to say no and decline or reject offers and invitations and generally how to say no in a polite way. Also, I'm going to talk about the differences between decline, reject, and refuse in this lesson. So I hope it helps answer some questions for you and I hope you are able to get some good ways to politely say no to people, as well as be able to understand when someone is saying no to you in a polite way. So as you join, please don't forget to hit the like button and of course share this video so that other people can find today's lesson. That would be super cool. While we wait for other people to join us live, some announcements as always. If you want to get these free download PDF cheat sheets, you can check the link in the description if you're watching on YouTube or above the video if you're watching on Facebook. You need to click that link and you will get this page. This will come up. Check out this page if you want to know how to download everything. Sometimes you ask, you send me questions about how to get these. To find the step-by-step process, scroll down on this page, choose the PDFs you want, and then you'll find this here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So check this part. You need your name and an email address, and then you can download all of them. So check it out if you want to get some free study materials to work on your vocabulary and your phrase knowledge. That's announcement number 1. Announcement number 2, very important. If you have questions for me, please send them to me for our weekly question and answer series called Ask Alicia, this one. So you can send them to me at englishclass101.com/ask-Alicia. If you're watching on YouTube, you can find a link for this in the YouTube description. Please send me your questions. I read them all. So please send me even small questions. They're super great. Beginner level or advanced level, whatever you like. Also, it may help you before you send questions to do a quick search on our YouTube channel and see if the answer is there. But you can send them to me. I will definitely 100% read them and then maybe answer your question. So send them to me there. That would be super cool. And of course, if you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you can find the links for that in the YouTube description or just follow this one. All right. Okay, cool. So those are our announcements. I think everybody is here now. Hi. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Brigitte on YouTube. Noor. Hello. Luis from Mexico. Hi. Ekram. Hi. I'm from AFG. Oh, Afghanistan, maybe? Okay, cool. Rose. Hello. Harrelson. Hello. Marcos from Brazil. Hi. On Facebook. Hi, everybody on Facebook. Hor. Hello. Lone. Hello. Bob. Hey, what's up? Okay, good. I am going to share the video and everybody is here. Let's get started. Okay, if you haven't hit the like button or shared, please do so. It helps other people to find the lesson, yeah? All right, let's take a look. Today's lesson topic is saying no, yeah? How to say no politely, I hope, and how to reject or decline offers. Here's our topic, our flow for today. We are going to talk about basic no vocabulary and saying no to invitations. Then we'll talk about declining offers and the differences between decline, reject, and refuse. Then we'll talk about how to reject things and people. How to do these things nicely. How to be kind in the ways that you do these things. They can be very sensitive. So let's begin. Let's start with just basic no vocabulary. How do we say no in English? Of course we have no, right? So no, we have no thanks, we have no thank you. This is the most polite one of these. So no is good for friends and family. No thanks is good for your colleagues, your co-workers, your classmates maybe. No thank you is for someone you don't know so well. Then we have these very casual ones you might not know. This one is nah. So very casual. You might hear nah as well too. There are a couple ways to pronounce this. Nah. This one, nope. Nope. This one's kind of funny sounding. So this one sounds very, very casual, very rough. I like to use this one to be a little bit funny. And there's this one. No way, no way. Way is an emphasis word. It's like saying extremely no, or very much no. So no way. Okay, so here's some basic no vocabulary. Maybe you know some other words as well. But how do we use this and make polite sentences or polite expressions to express that we don't want something? How do we do this nicely? So let's begin with saying no to an invitation. Saying no to an invitation. For example, your friend invites you to a movie, or your friend invites you to go to the park. You get an invitation, a casual invitation from your friend, but you cannot go, or maybe you don't want to go. How do you express that? What should you do? Okay, so you could use this one. This one sounds a little bit too formal for a close friend, but maybe if your coworker invites you to something, you can use this. Thank you for the invitation, but I already have plans. Thank you for the invitation, but I already have plans. Of course, you can say, thanks for the invitation, but I already have plans. Please notice, in this sentence, I have not used no, a no word, right? So we express, we appreciate the other person. Thank you for the invitation. But, however, but I already have plans. You can be specific then. I already have plans. I'm meeting another friend on that day, or I'm going to see my family on that day, or I have to work, something like that. It's common to give the reason or to explain your plans a little bit more. Okay? All right. So you can use this with maybe coworkers. This would be good. Coworkers, or maybe someone you're not super close to. Thanks for the invitation, but I already have plans. Or this one. To a party, for example. Thanks for inviting me, but I can't make it. I can't make it. Maybe some of you know this expression. To make it somewhere means to come, to attend something. I can't make it. I can't come, in other words. Thanks for inviting me. So here, sometimes people make a mistake between this, to invite, the verb form, and invitation, the noun, yeah? So please don't get this mixed up. Like, thanks for invitation, not correct, not correct. Thanks for the invitation, okay, good. But don't forget, verb form, noun form, okay? Thanks for inviting me, but I can't make it, okay? Good. All right, I'm looking for some of your examples now. Image Grease, sorry, I hope I said that right, on Facebook says, thank you for your invitation, but I already have plan. Close. Make sure to use this S at the end. I already have plans. I already have plans. We always use this one. We don't really say I already have a plan. We say I already have plans. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. Let's go to this formal one. Okay, this formal one is really, really long. It looks kind of scary, maybe. Let's break this formal one down. Let's say, for example, you at your job, or maybe at your studies, you receive a formal invitation, like to attend a conference, or maybe to attend an event, or maybe to speak at the conference, or to speak at the event. Either way, it's a formal situation. So how do you say no to that? Let's look at this. I greatly appreciate the invitation. I greatly appreciate the invitation, but I'm afraid I will be unable to attend due to a scheduling conflict. So again, this last part, but I'm afraid I will be unable to attend due to a scheduling conflict. Okay, at native speed, this sentence sounds like, I greatly appreciate the invitation, but I'm afraid I'll be unable to attend due to a scheduling conflict. Okay, what does this mean? This means, thank you, but I can't come, I have plans. That's what this means, but it's a very formal way to say this. I greatly appreciate the invitation means thank you. Thank you for inviting me, right? but, but. I'm afraid. So this I'm afraid, this is a formal way to say I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry, or there's this other thing I have to do. This is a very nice way to say, like to introduce a refusal for something, okay? I'm afraid I will be unable. You might also see someone say, I am unable to attend. Both are okay. I'm unable to attend, or I will be unable to attend. You might see both of these patterns, okay? I will be unable to attend due to. This due to, noun phrase, means because of something, right? This is introducing the reason, yeah? Unable to attend, so to come, due to a scheduling conflict. Scheduling conflict means in my schedule, there's more than one thing. Conflict means fight, yeah? So a scheduling conflict means more than one thing in my schedule at the same time. They're fighting for my time. So I cannot come. That's what this means. So this means the same thing as this. Exactly the same thing. It's just more formal. Yeah? Okay. So here are some examples to say no to an invitation. I'm going to look at your examples in the chat. Charles Pele Art says, what? I don't know about that. Do you mean as a response to an invitation or this sentence? Okay. Alfredo Ledesma on Facebook says, will be unable to show up. Good question. Show up sounds too casual. This is a formal invitation. So to show up, we use in more casual conversations. We would not use show up in this case. Okay. Lami ba, what means unable? Unable, this word right here, able means we can do something, yeah? Un means not, right? So this means not able to do something, or I cannot do this thing. Unable to attend, so I can't come. That's what this means, just in a formal manner. Okay, Knight says schedule, pronounced as schedule or schedule. An American English speaker, I say schedule. You might, I guess, hear some people say schedule, but that's not how I say it, and I think most American English speakers don't say it. Okay. Ubon Dean Wang, hello, says, can we use because of instead of due to? Here, like, I'm afraid I will be unable to attend because of a scheduling conflict. Yeah, sure, no problem. Good. That sounds nice. Okay. Other ones. Yeah, lots of people, a couple people. Rizky Wira says, why do instead of because? Yeah, this due to sounds a little more professional. It sounds a little more polite. So that's why I used due to in this example sentence. Because of is also 100% correct, but if you want to make your sentence a little more professional, you can use this due to something. Okay? Due to Shirley says, can I say schedule conflict? Here, instead of scheduling conflict, I'll be unable to attend due to a schedule conflict. Yes, also okay. The key point here is this is a noun phrase, yeah? So schedule conflict, and you'll also see scheduling conflict as well. Both are used, no problem. A.R. Jahurul Islam says, can I say owing to? I will be unable to attend owing to a scheduling conflict. I suppose so. I feel like that's not as commonly used, but you might see something like that. I personally probably would not use owing to there, but maybe you would see that. Okay. Other points. Kesha Blimbu says, thanks for inviting me in your party, but I can't join. Sorry. Very close. When you want to express that thank you for the invitation. Thanks for inviting me to your event. Thanks for inviting me to your party. Your preposition should be to there, not in. Yeah? Okay. Good. Let's go to the next part. Great questions, everybody. Thanks very much for your example sentences and ideas. Let's take a very, very, very short break, and then we'll go to part 2, talking about declining and rejection and refusal. What is the difference between those? So very quickly. What are we going to do next during the break? We are going to look at a couple of PDFs. If you missed it earlier, let me get these together. If you missed it earlier, I showed you from this link below the video, if you're watching on YouTube, or above the video, if you're watching on Facebook, you can find these free vocabulary and phrase study sheets. Check them out. This one is about food. Everybody loves it, right? So if you want to practice with our lesson materials, please check these out. There are a bunch, there are a lot of these that you can find if you click the link and you'll get this page I showed you earlier, but there are so many new ones. The team has made a lot of new ones you can use to practice conversation. This one, like there's phone call conversation practice as well in here now. So I hope that everybody can find something they can use to practice. So check this. If you haven't checked it recently, you can find more stuff before. So if you downloaded one time already, that's okay. You can get these still. So check it out. And hopefully you can find something to practice with. Okay, let's go to part 2. Part 2, declining things. How do we decline things? Okay, let's go to part 2. Also, if you haven't, please make sure to hit the like button and or share this video. It helps other people to find the lesson. All right, let's go. So let's talk now about declining offers. Declining offers. We talked about invitations, yeah? Someone invites you to an event, invites you to a party. Now, let's talk about offers, declining an offer. So what's an offer? For example, like a job offer, like would you like this job? Or when you're shopping, would you like this product? How do you say no in those situations? All right, let's look. Thank you, but it's not what I'm looking for right now. Thank you, but it's not what I'm looking for right now. This is the reduced form, yeah? It is. This means your offer. So this could be a job offer. This could be a product or whatever. You want to express thank you, but this is your offer is not what I'm looking for right now. So that means that's very nice, thank you, but that's not for me at this time, not for me right now, okay? So maybe you get a job offer that seems, okay, pretty good, but you think, I could do a little better, I want to research a little more, and I'm pretty sure this is not for me. You can say, thank you, but it's not what I'm looking for right now. Okay, cool. Then, this next one, let's go to this next one. Very short, yeah? This is one you can use when you're shopping. This is really really short expression. I'm okay, thanks. I'm okay, thanks. What is this? So I have here use when shopping, yeah? So for example, when you go shopping, you go to a mall or to like a market or something like that, and often staff or the people in the market area, they'll ask you, like, for example, can I help you? Or what do you think of this product? Or like, they may be introducing you to things. They may say, especially in English-speaking stores, can I help you find anything? So they're offering you their help, right? When you don't want the product or you don't want their help, you're just looking. I'm okay, thanks. I'm okay is also okay. I'm okay, thank you. That shows, nope, I'm good. I'm fine. You can also use those expressions if it's a more casual shop or if it's a more casual situation. So when you're shopping, you can just say, I'm okay, thanks. When staff ask if you need help or if you're interested in a product. Okie dokie? Cool. Okay, let's go to another formal example. Another formal example. So again, we start this. Let's imagine again, this is a job offer maybe. Maybe a very high-level job offer or a very serious job offer. And you need to say no to this. Maybe you accepted something else. Whatever. How do you say no? Thank you very much. Again, we always start with thank you to be polite. Thank you very much, but I have to decline. I have to decline. You might also see thank you, but I must decline. So this have to makes it sound like you have some responsibility to decline. Yeah, like maybe you don't want to, but it's your responsibility. So after this, you might, in many cases, include a reason. Like, thank you very much for the offer, but I have to decline. I accepted a different offer. So in this case, in a formal case, you should probably include a reason for it. Okay? Thank you, but I have to decline. Okay. Dayu Wisely on YouTube says, how about no need? No need. No need you could maybe use in this casual shopping situation, but we use no need more in everyday life, like when someone we know offers to do something for us, like your brother or sister or your family member says, hey, I'll help you with your homework. You could say, no need, I got it. Like, you could use it in a casual situation like that with someone you know. For me, it sounds a little too close to use with shopping staff, but maybe some people are okay. That might be my preference. Okay, other questions? I don't see others. Okay, cool. So thank you very much, but I have to decline. Okay, now let's talk about these 3 words. I've used these words in today's lesson already, but let's talk about the differences, because I know in many learners' languages, these words are maybe the same or extremely similar. So how do we understand the differences in English? Let's talk about reject. To reject something. To reject something means to not accept, or to not believe something. So to not accept or to not believe something, usually because it's not good enough or it's not what you want. So it's not good enough or it's not what you want. For example, someone says, would you like a drink? And you say, no. You rejected that, right? It's not what you want. You rejected the drink, right? You said no. You did not accept something. This is to reject, to reject. Okay? Decline then. To decline something means to politely refuse to accept something. You politely refuse. So in the same situation, someone offers you a drink, you can say, no, thank you, I'm okay. You decline the drink. So decline sounds more formal than reject, than to reject something. It sounds more polite. You are more polite in your expression. Okay? Finally, to refuse means to not agree to do something. To not agree to do something or to not accept something. To not accept something. So a key here, to not agree to do something. So for example, I might refuse to help my friend with their project. Oh, so I might say, no, I'm not going to do that. We say, she refused to do that. So refuse means to not agree to an action. Okay? Cool. All right. Oh my gosh, time's going quickly. So we've covered how to decline an offer. Now in part 3, we're going to focus on how to reject things, This can be really, really sensitive because that thing or that person is not good enough or it's not what you want. So this one is really important to understand how to do politely and with a bit of sensitivity. Okay, let's go. So let's go to part 3. First, let's talk about how to reject something. So let's not talk about people yet. How do we reject something? Let's use the example situation of a restaurant first. So you go to a restaurant, maybe you order a dessert, okay? It comes to your table and you see it and you're like, really? This thing? You can express that with, this isn't what I had in mind. At native speed, this sounds like, this isn't what I had in mind. So what does this mean? This thing, this is not what I had in mind. That means in my mind. So this is not what I imagine. I did not expect this, in other words. This isn't what I had in mind. So this is kind of a soft way to express that reality and your imagination were very different, yeah? This isn't what I had in mind. So maybe you say to the person you're with, like, oh, you eat this, I don't want this. This isn't what I had in mind. So you can reject something that way. You can also say very directly, this isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I wanted. Use this or something similar when you go to a restaurant, you order something A, you order item A, but sometimes item B comes, right? Sometimes something you did not order arrives. You might say, this isn't what I wanted, or this isn't what I ordered in this case. So you reject that thing. You say, no, I didn't order that, or I don't want this. This isn't mine. So you can use something like this sentence. This isn't what I wanted. Okay? All right, next one. I don't like this. I don't like this. So this one is very direct, and depending on your tone of voice, it can be very aggressive too. So you can use this for food or drinks or some situation that you do not like. I don't like this. That means you do not want to accept it. You do not want to accept it. Okay? I don't like this. Then, one more. I think this could be improved. I think this could be improved. This is another really soft way to express you don't like something now, but you think in the future it could become better. So this is a great one to use at work. So for example, if you come to a brainstorming meeting, you're in a meeting, everybody is sharing some ideas, you talk about one idea everybody is interested in, and you say, I think this could be improved. That's a way to say, I don't really like it now, let's work on it together. Yeah, I think this could be improved. And in red here, a key point. With these, depending on the situation, it's a good idea to suggest a solution. Try to be constructive. Don't just complain or reject. No, 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 no. Try to suggest a solution, especially if you're talking with someone important in your life, your coworkers, your colleagues, maybe your friends. Try to suggest a solution. Don't be just the problem. Don't just point out problem, problem, problem. Try to find a solution or suggest an idea. Yeah? Okay, cool. All right. Okay, so let's move on now to a very, very sensitive topic, rejecting someone. So rejecting a person, rejecting a person. So this is very common in like dating and relationships, but also in job situations, yeah, job or in university situations. How do you tell an interview candidate they did not get the job, for example? Okay, so let's talk about this. So first, I marked with hearts here. So these are expressions that we use in dating, like romantic relationships. So when you've met a person a couple times and you're like, I don't think this is what I'm looking for. How do you express that, right? How do you be polite about it and keep their feelings in mind, but also express your feelings? How do you do that? This one is a classic. This is a classic one. It's not you, it's me. It's not you, it's me. That means the problem here is not you. You're great. I think you're great. The problem is me. So I'm looking for something else. So I need to focus on something else in my life right now. So this is a very, very common way to end a relationship or to kind of walk away for a while. It's not you, it's me. You're not the problem. I am the problem. I have something else I need to do right now. Okay? All right. Then, here's another one. I think we're looking for different things. I think we're looking for different things. So, if you realize you want something A from your romantic relationship, and the other person wants something B from your romantic relationship, you might go, uh-oh, we don't have a match. So I think we're looking for different things, and that's okay. So I think we're looking for different things. That's a way to show maybe this is not a good idea. And here's another one. Sometimes it happens your friend wants to go on a date with you, or your friend expresses some romantic feelings for you. But maybe you think, oh, this person is my friend. What should I do? Oh no, I want to keep a good relationship. You can try something like this. I see you as a friend. So this see you means I consider you, or I think about you as a friend. I see you as a friend. So this shows this is my understanding. This is how I understand our relationship. I see you as a friend. Okay? All right. Okay, let's go to our last one. Oh my gosh, I'm late. Let's go to the last one then. This one. In this example, I was thinking of a job interview situation. So a job interview situation with a few candidates, yeah? So candidate means the person applying for the job, the people that go to the interview. They send the applications. So how do you express that someone did not get the job? Okay, here's one example. Thank you for your time, but we've decided to choose a different candidate. Thank you for your time, but we've decided to choose a different candidate. Like you might, the explanation, the reason is sometimes very long. Like your qualifications and your skills were excellent, but we were looking for this thing. We really wanted this. We prioritized this in our decision. Someone also in the chat earlier used the expression, we regret to inform you. That's a very formal way of saying, we are very sorry to tell you this. So we regret to inform you. We decided to choose a different candidate. That might be another way an organization chooses to tell you that you did not receive a job or that you were not accepted to a university, for example. Okay? All right. All right. I'm very late. I have to wrap it up now. Okay. I don't see any other big questions that are new. Okay. So I'm going to finish here for today. Okay. So that was how to say no. How to say no to things. I'll show you the lesson boards again. If you want to take a picture, get ready, go. Okay. We talked about basic no vocabulary, how to say no to an invitation, how to decline an offer, and the differences between decline, reject, and refuse. And finally, we talked about rejecting things and rejecting people. Okay? So please, I hope, consider this the next time you need to say no to someone. Please try to do it with kind of some sensitivity. Yeah, it's a good idea. Okay, I'll be back next week. As always, thanks for joining me this week. Next week's lesson, that will be July 7th, Wednesday, July 7th at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is New York City time. If you don't know your local time, please use your Google skills, or of course, you can set a notification on YouTube or on Facebook on the event page, or if you follow me on Instagram, I always post a link and a topic reminder in my stories. So come follow me on Instagram if you want to get that. Next week, I'm going to talk about how to talk naturally about your hobbies. How to talk naturally about your hobbies. One big question people always ask is like the difference between the gerund and the infinitive forms. Like, I like to hike versus I like hiking. Like, is there a difference there? We will cover this topic a little bit next week, so please join me for that. It will be a good one. All right, I have to say goodbye now. So thanks very much for joining me in this week's lesson. I hope you found something useful. We will wrap up there. Don't forget to check out the link below the video on YouTube or above the video on Facebook to get these free PDFs to practice your vocabulary and phrases. And also, if you want to send me questions, please send me your questions at Ask Alicia. The link for that is in the YouTube description. Finally, if you want to find me on social media, find those links in YouTube as well. I will say goodbye. So have a good day.